Hello everyone, and today we're back with another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and in this video we're going to be showcasing offensive Grimyuline. I've showcased defensive Grimyuline in the past, but this time I'm going to be showcasing the secret ability, Sharp Claws Specialty Boots variant. Now there's a lot of different ways you could run Grimyuline. You could run Specialty Gloves, you could run Power Cuffs, you could run an item like an Essence or Shell, because Grimyuline does have a low energy stat. But I'm going to run a Specialty Boots variant on this team because, as you could see, I don't really have any other Loomians that can use Specialty Boots, so why not use the funny Grimyuline? I have Luminami on the team to pivot it in and out. I got Barbs for setup of Gargolo. I got Protagon that can set up Barbs and pivot into Grimyuline itself. Wiki to keep Grimyuline healthy. I have Windland for fade away, spam, and I have Infernix to get rid of hazards. So, the Grimyuline set I'm using, Rogue Assault, Gnarly Gash, Thistle Slash, and Luster Loot. This is so I can hit as many threats as I can. The Spirit types I can't hit, I can hit with Luster Loot. The bulky waters, like Luminami and Zerkame, I can hit with Thistle Slash. 48 in the energy puts us at 240, which gives us 6 energy back per turn. I got 200 in the melee attack, 200 in the speed, and 52 in the range defense as leftovers, but you could place those in range attack, or melee defense, or even health if you want. I feel like health might actually be better in this situation. So you know what? I will put it into the health instead. So, yeah. I'm going to be using this Grimyuline set. I have no idea how it's going to do with boots. I feel like there are better items than boots. But I want a Specialty Boots Loomian on the team to actually outspeed stuff. And I feel like Grimyuline can do some stuff. I think it hits pretty hard. It's just going to be down to if I can hit stuff hard enough. That's what's really going to be the thing today. So, out of the way, let's see how Grimyuline does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Grimyuline, and let's see what you have. There's a Malevolwax. Oh god, there's a Malevolwax. I mean, there's a Zerkame, so I can at least hit the Zerkame. Malevolwax is 100% going to be brought, so I need to play around. I mean, I could Flash and Flee spam it, and I have Fade Away spam. Combined with Celestine, though? That combined with Celestine sucks. I need to find a way to... Do you have Draco Beam? You do. So, okay. I have a lot of ways to hit Malevolwax then. So let's bring everything for that. Like, other than... I guess he has to bring it because I have Gargoyle on the fence. And he doesn't want hazards to completely kill his game either. Although, and I'm forced to bring Gargoyle on the fence as well because of the existence of Phagenaut. I could bring Wiki. Protagon... Protagon could be good, but I don't think I'm gonna bring it. I think I would rather bring Windland just so I could have Fade Away spam. I feel like Fade Away spam is pretty important in this meta. And I think I'm gonna lead with it too. Leaving Wiki behind though, and then having nothing to switch into Flash and Flee. In fact, having 3 Flash and Flee weaknesses could be tough. I'm just going to have to play around that, though. So I'm going to lead Windland and just see what happens from there. Hope you don't lead Celestine. Tyrex will lead. Alright. Well, that's perfectly fine. I don't have a Specialty Boot, so... The one time we're not having a Specialty item on Windland works. So I'm just going to click Fade Away and try to pivot out of a bad matchup. So, we also get to see what item the Tyrex potentially is. We can also tell that this is Specialty Boots Tyrex. Good to know. Very, very good to know. So, yeah, I outspeed everything with Windland, so that's good to know. I'm just going to go into you, and I'm just going to go for the immediate Rogue Assault and see if you actually have Malevolwax. I'm not even going to think about it. Yep, I don't care. I don't care that you went into Malevolwax, because guess what? You went Malevolwax, fine. I'm just going to go into Infernix and just hit it with a Draco Beam. Just try to gradually get the Malevolwax down as quick as I can. Goes for the Incinerate, so he does lose his Fire type. But that doesn't really matter that much. If I Dissipate, I'm just going to Draco Beam. He stayed in because he knew. Now he doesn't want to stay in. That's going to do at least half its health. A little more than half. Perfect. I got it in range. Goes for the Fade Away to pivot out. Got a critical hit, which did no damage. And now Malevolwax is in range for Gnarly Gash. So Gnarly Gash is looking pretty free now if I can get rid of it. So that's good. I can even Luster Loot as well. Odiaga comes into the game. And I go for Dissipate out. I could Dissipate out of a bad matchup. So I don't have Dissipate on this. Well, I'm gonna change that after this battle. This is bad, actually. This is very bad, actually. It could even have Frost Beam, too. And I don't have any defense stats to deal with it, either. You better not be Frost Beam on Odeaga. That will be horrible. Psycho Blast does a lot. Oh my god, it's Goggles. I have to, at the very least, Driving Force it out and at least survive for a turn. Jesus, that's specialty Goggles and a half. Thank god he switched out. I don't care that he went... You know what? I don't care that you went Malevolwax. You went Malevolwax, fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Unfortunately, it is the stupid health amulet, meaning it's going to be kind of tough to deal with it. Just going to place Icicle Trap so it prevents something else from switching into the game. Incinerate, I live, thankfully. That's good. Now he's a Pure Spirit. Now he's a Pure Spirit. I'm just going to go for a... Yeah, I'm just going to go into Luminami and then pivot out. That's probably the best play to do anyway. Does he go for the burn-up? He does go for the burn-up. Bruh. This Malevolwax combined with Odeaga is going to be a nightmare. I don't remember him having a plant type, though, so that's not the end of the world. Yeah, he's just going to keep Malevolwax alive. That's horrible. This Malevolwax is going to be a pain in the butt. I can tell already. There's Phage Knot. And this Phage Knot's going to be a pain in the butt, too. Yeah, this Phage Knot's going to be a pain in the butt as well. Why don't I have the funny pivot move? I might as well go into you and at least Fire Breath something. Yeah, Fire Breath is the best play here. Goes for Flash and Flee and does solid damage? Not amazing damage, but solid damage. Back in Odeaga. Why do you go Malevolwax on that turn? It's because he knew I was going to click that move. I wish I wasn't this set. I wish I wasn't this set on Infernix. I wish I was another set. Now he's going to switch into something else, predicting Draco Bam. I literally got to get rid of this stupid Malevolwax. But yeah, he's not going to allow Malevolwax to die. Oh my god, I'm legit getting read like a book. This is the worst feeling in the world. That still did a lot of damage. Yeah, because I actually have a little bit of offense on my Infernix, which is good. And now we know that his Tyrex is specialty boots. Go back Luminami, because I'm forced to. Yeah, Windling getting chipped by Boots Tyrex is completely killing my game right now. No ands, ifs, or buts about that. Flash and Flea's the best play no matter what happens. And then I'm going to have to make a read with the... I'm going to have to make a read on something else coming in. That's the thing that scares me. Making a read that I feel... where I'm not ready to make. I'm not ready to make a read. I can't get red this turn. I need to, at the very least, prevent Malevolwax from coming on the field. No matter what happens. You have Rejuvenate on the stupid Phage Knot, because of course you do. Of course you have Rejuvenate on Phage Knot. And you're just gonna click it again, aren't you? Got a critical hit. So that's good. I'm gonna go into Luminami because I feel forced to. Because he's gonna Rejuvenate, and then I'm gonna have to pivot out again. Yeah, the one Rejuvenate Phage Knot I'll probably ever battle in my life. You'd love to see it. You don't have Thunder Blasts. I now know that you're defensive. Go for the Zip Zap and do no damage to me. I'm gonna pivot. I hope I can get a good pivot on something. It's on the Tyrex. This is actually exactly what I needed. The reason why this is exactly what I needed? Because Grimyuline can come in. And I can click Luster Loot on the incoming Malevolwax coming in. That's the only play I can do in this situation. Because no other move would hit the Malevolwax. So this move is forced. Of course he predicted it and went Phage Knot. But it's how it is. Does no damage. This is going to suck. This Phage Knot is going to suck, I can tell already. Yeah, the way his team is built, I do not stand a chance. If he keeps making... Now that he knows that I have Luster Loot, he knows exactly what I'm going to do. I'm at least going to go for an Icicle Traps. I'm going for the Icicle Trap's display because he's going to go for the heal first. But now he's going to go for the Flash and Fleet, and I can't block. I might as well go for the Mudslide on the... I might as well go for the Mudslide. You have Tear Down on Phage Knot too. Really? You have Tear Down on this thing too? Really? Yeah, this team feels very tailored to beat me. So he has double pivot Rejuve. I'm going to go for another Icicle Traps, again, to prevent Odiaga from sweeping my game. He just went into it this turn, didn't he? This sucks. We are so freaking screwed. We are so freaking screwed every time this thing comes on the field. Yeah, what do we do now? Oh yeah, nothing. Can Infernix maybe live a hit? Like, if I had Dissipate on Infernix, I would actually be in a solid position. But I'm Wonder freaking Herb. Like, look at how much that does. How am I supposed to live a hit from this thing? What am I supposed to do from here? Yeah, take a neutral hit. Yeah, dead, 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 dead. Everything's dead. Dead, dead, dead. Another thing dead. Another thing dead. Another thing dead. But hey, that's life. I wonder if anyone got that reference. And the worst part is, you know what the worst part is? Is there's no way I could stop it either. There's no way I lose another Loomian. No matter what I do, I lose another Loomian. I have to click Fade Away and hope I can actually break both of them. I don't think Odiaga has a priority move, so I could at least kind of use that to my advantage. Don't have Celestine, too. At least he doesn't have Celestine. Thank God. Thank goodness he doesn't have at least Celestine. And now we know that his last one is the funny Surkame. Which is actually not a terrible matchup for the Grimyuline if I can make the right call. If I can actually make the right call. I'm just going to go for a Thistle Slash and not think about it too much. Do at least a decent chunk. Of course it's Milkshake Surkame, because of course it is. Apparently Surkame's not that... Apparently Grimyuline's not that good as a Boots Loomian. Who would have saw that one coming? And yeah, now what do I do from here? Tyrex dies from Icicle Traps. And Phage Knot just spams Zip Zap, and there's nothing I can do about that now. I'm pretty much forced to go Luminami, because it's the only play I can do. At least the Phage Knot will be low. Okay, he only Tear Downed. He only Tear Down, which maybe saved my game, actually. He got rid of the Icicle Traps, which sucks. But it could actually be way worse. If I can actually just do a little bit of chip here. I just need a little bit. That's close enough. That's close enough for Grimyuline to make a call. That's close enough for Grimyuline to make a call here. And I'm calling! And he stayed in, and he's going to live this, isn't he? Of course he did. Of course he did. You stayed in. You stayed into that matchup, man. You really just stayed into Grimyuline knowing that that would happen. You're kidding me. Like, you're reading me like a book. He's made all the right calls so far. He's made every single right call. Odiaga, nuke button. What do I do now? Odiaga, nuke button. Yeah, I hate Odiaga now with a passion. What do I do now? Nothing. I'm forced to stay in. It clicks funny button. At least I lived a hit. Jesus. So I at least get a little bit of pivot off. I have to go Windolin, and I have to click Flash, and I have to click Fade Away. The good thing is that Surkame is checked. That's the only advantage I really have left. He did not bring Celestine. I gotta make the call. That's what I hate about specialty items. I gotta make the right call. And I'm forced to stick into that move. That's the worst part. Yep, Surkame comes back in as expected. I mean, I could go back Lumi. I mean, every time Surkame comes in, I get a free switch into Lumi. So, I'm honestly going to take that as it gets. I'm going to take that as it will. I'll go for Flash and Flay. He underspeeds. Okay, underspeeds. Went for Rejuve. But you know what? Fine. I'm just going to get Luminami quickly back into this game while I can. I'm just going to get Luminami back in the game while I can. I don't know when I'll have another opportunity to. Fade Away again. As he Sea-Songs. As he Sea-Songs, I go Infernix. Problem is, oh no, Infernix outspeeds the Odiaga. So yeah, Infernix outspeeds Odiaga. So he has to go Phage Knot. He has to go Phage Knot. He went Tyrex. Oh yeah, we know that this is Boots. Yeah, we know that this is a Boots Tyrex. Yeah, we know that this is Boots. So Grimyuline it up. Grimyuline it up. I want to call Luster Loot so badly. Earthquake does a decent chunk, but not much. Luster Loot again. I hate being stuck into a move. This sucks. The existence of Malevolac's mere existence is what single-handedly is killing my game. The mere existence of Malevolac's is single-handedly killing my game. And Luster Loot's just simply not doing any damage. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm forced to make the call. I don't know what else to do in this situation. And I can't pivot out of this either. I can't pivot either. I'll Draco Beam this turn to at least get some chip. He switched. Oh, please! Thank you, I needed that. That might have... Okay, there's something here. There's something. There's a little something here. Infernix, there's a little something. Man, I wish I'd dissipate on this, but I don't care. I just gotta hit Odiaga. If Odiaga comes in, hit it. Hit it. Hit it, hitty, 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 hit, 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 hit. Hit it. Draco Beam it. Just hit it. Actually, I'll speed it, too. Get a hit off. 2 Fire Breaths might have been the better play, but I don't care. Hitty, hitty, hit, hit. Psycho Blast, live. Now it's at least in fadeaway range. I'll Fire Breath in case he goes back into something else. Alright. I made my call. Psycho Blast? Perfect. In fact, I can actually go back into Grimyuline. And Grimyuline will outspeed this. So, Gnarly Gash picks up the Oko. I don't care if Surkame comes in. If Surkame comes in, Surkame comes in. Phage Knot comes in. Phage Knot's actually kind of low. It's malware, though. Dang, it's malware. Just a couple simple things are holding me back in this battle. It isn't over yet, though. It's far from over. Phage Knot's chip. There's only so much he can do because he's chip. He's forced to heal. And he does. He does heal. I'm going to Wave Wrecker it and try to actually get a little chip on it. Because if he stays in, I get to actually hit the thing. I get to actually hit the thing. You love to see it. This will not do a lot, but it'll do a bit. That is some huge chip. And my Power Napper's gone. Wait. Why did my Power Napper disappear? Why did I lose my Power Napper? Why did I lose my Power Napper? Really? And why did that have to crit too? Well, let's just single-handedly lose the game on the spot. I mean, I could rogue. No, because Odiaga's a flying type. Flying Mind. And he's doing that play intentionally because he knows. So yeah, I lost Power Napper on that play. Windlin's forced to come in. I have to bring Windlin on the field. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. We have to click Fade Away, and I'm going to have to make my call correct if I want to win. He switches back out into Surkame. I know what he has left. Darn it, Surkame is just still so high in health. That Surkame is just too healthy. Or at least get Luminami back into the game a little bit. That's kind of all I can do, is get Luminami at least kind of back in the game. It's going to take another call, though. It's going to take another call to get correct, though. Is he going to stay in? Or is he going to switch into Phage? He's going to switch into Phage. Not. Don't be Odiaga this turn. It's not Odiaga, it's Phage. I got the Phage call correct. The Phage call was right, and I got a critical hit. I don't care about malware. Okay, I don't care about malware at all. And I don't even care about the defense falls, because I know what moves you have. I outspeed you as well. Rogue Assault. And he stayed in, so say bye-bye to Phage Knot. Good job, Grimyuline. That is really good work. He could clean up this game if I play it right. I'm gonna have to play it so right, though. Oh, he went Tyrex. He's making me just waste my energy. Just Rogue again. I don't care. Yeah, because I'm Boots. I'm Boots. I'm Boots. I'm Boots. Now he knows that I'm Boots. Perfect. He didn't know that I was Boots. So now Odiaga catches a KO. Odiaga catches a KO. I can't let Grimyuline die. I can't let anything die, honestly. I gotta let Luminami die, unfortunately. Luminami has to go down. Yeah, Luminami has to go down, and then I have to click Fade Away, and I'm gonna have to make a call. Okay, make the predict. I mean, the predict wasn't needed there. The predict wasn't needed there. Wendolin can come in. Wendolin has some energy. I can click Fade Away. Fade Away's free. There's a chance. So, bye-bye, Odiaga. Is there a chance that Surkame and Wendolin... Can Surkame... Can Wendolin... Can the two melee attackers break Surkame? Surkame is a little bit low on energy. He has one attack left, I think. I have enough for 2 Thistle Slashes, actually. No, I'm going to barely run short. He's going to rest this turn. He did not rest this turn. Instead, I get a critical hit. Nicely done, Grimyuline. Wow, this was a long, intense battle, but it looks like... Critical hit. Of course, oh my god, critical hit. Oh god. Okay. Not ideal. Hang on a second, it's okay. This is actually not good. Why did it have to crit that time? I'm gonna have to go for a Fade Away, then a Shadow Sprint. Please be enough. That's enough. Woo! We won! Let's go! Alright, battle number 2 with Boots Grimyuline. It actually kind of popped off in that last battle, surprising. I mean, it was the reason we won, because we got rid of the Phage Knot and the Tyrex at low HP. Of course, the Surkame critted me, but I critted it, so I guess it works out. Anyway, into this battle, there's a Hogganosh, so this battle is already over. So, okay, there's a Hogganosh, so the battle is already over. I need to get traps up before Hogganosh gets on the field. That's the only way we're gonna make this. Oh my god. Oh my god. How are we gonna get rid of... I mean, we have poison. So we can stall it down? How do I get rid of the stinking Hogganosh? Oh god. Oh god, this is... Oh god, please no. Honestly, I feel like Wiki Wiki's the best play, because it's the only way I can poison it, and then stall it down. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so much. There's no Zip Zap immunity, so Pertagon is a good bring. Yeah. Gargolem defense is needed, or I could poison it. Maybe I don't need Gargolem defense. But Driving's force it out is the thing. And I can't bring you because Fatal. Yeah, I think this is the best way. This is the best bring. Pertagon lead. Hope he doesn't lead Hogganosh, which he'll probably lead Hogganosh. Leads Akaloss. Okay, that's fine actually. Leading Akaloss is not the end of the world. Is it specifically built for Pertagon? It's not specifically built for Pertagon. So, Zip Zap is free. Rachel Plushie Boost doesn't matter either. He switches into Hogganosh, probably. Meditoad. Oh, is he going to allow me to get a layer of Barbs up? I want Barbs up now! Because I won't be given another chance to. If I don't get Barbs up now, that Hogganosh is going to be the biggest nightmare of all time. It's Slapdown Toad, that's fine. That doesn't do any damage. No damage done. And now we'll go for a Icicle Traps. Okay. We made our call. The call is done. We got a layer of Barbs up, which is what we needed. Oh my god, he's staying in. He's actually staying in with Meditoad. He's actually allowing me to get Hazards up. Gets a range defense fall, of course it does. Okay, well, I can't stay in anymore now. I can't stay in anymore now. Jeez, why did it have to be that play? I could maybe go Grimyuline and make a play. Wiki Wiki's not the call because it gets slapped down. I don't want to get slapped down. If there's a Loomian I would rather get slapped down on, it would be Luminami. Yeah, I don't even care if I get Zip Zapped as well. Okay, yep, he made the slap down predict, but as you can see, Meditoad does not hit too hard, so I can kind of use that to my advantage. I'm gonna go for a Wave Wrecker because you're probably the slowest possible Metatoad. Yeah, it looks like you're the slowest possible Metatoad. So I just went for a Wave Wrecker to get some damage off of it. Yeah. Now he doesn't want to take that damage. I'm gonna go for a Flash and Flay and see if you have... Let's see. Okay, he has the faster Toad. Good to know. Thunderstrike does no damage. Is again, Luminami is stupid. Legit, the stupidest Lumian on the planet is Luminami. Grimyuline can now come in and start actually doing some nice damage. That's perfect. Gnarly Gash is the best play to always go for because Icicle Traps are up. So Gnarly Gash is to play, and there's a layer of Barbs as well. So I could use that to my advantage. If he did not bring a Hog... Like, he must bring Hogganosh. It's literally the perfect Soul Burst Hogganosh matchup. All 7 of my Loomians are weak to Soul Burst Hogganosh. So there's no reason why he wouldn't bring Hogganosh into this battle. Yeah, I don't think he can bring it in now, though. Because Rogue Assault is a huge threat. And even Gnarly Gash. Like, if this is Gloves, this is bad for the Metatoad. He might just have to let his Metatoad go down. Yeah, he let his Metatoad go down. I mean, that's honestly, I think the best play you can make there. I honestly think that's his best play. And now he goes Hogganosh. He goes Snagoop, actually. On Boots. Do I trust the process? Thing is that if that doesn't KO, I'm screwed, is the thing. I'm screwed anyway. I'm screwed anyway. I'm Boots, but I'm screwed anyway. Because I get destroyed. All my Loomians get destroyed here. Oh, God. And Protagon's Clutch Plushie. These usually run very nimble. Okay. Trouble. That's pretty troublesome. But we'll be fine, right? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, he did not make the predict. If he's not Maroon, I live, so I can actually Driving Force it out. I'm willing to get it. I'm willing to Driving Force this turn. I'm willing to Driving Force this turn. He switched. You have Hogganosh, don't you? Luminami comes on in. Into Hazards. Into Hazards, so that's good. So yeah, Luminami, it's going to be hard for Luminami to get its HP up, unless he has any hazard removal. Don't be Hogganosh. Why did it have to be this turn? Why did it have to come in this turn? At least it got chipped a little. At least it took a little bit of chip. I'll Driving Force it again, just to force it out, because I'm forced to. I can't place hazards anymore now, because it's a free Soul Burst. It's the freest Soul Burst of all time for Hogganosh. And he knows that. So yeah, why would he go Luminami there? I could have actually just placed another layer of Barbs, and I could have done more chip to this guy. He probably has Burn Up on this. The thing is there's kind of no reason to run Burn Up when Bulk Up's right there. Also, the Soul Bursts are still broken. So, good to know. The Soul Bursts are still broken. Fiery Fondant does no damage. Well, it did damage, but it didn't KO me. I get to actually Driving Force the pig out, which is good, or the Fire Pig. Snagoop. Perfect. I might have just gotten it into range now. And if it's not in range, it'll be close to range for anything else. So, we're forced to let Gargolem go down, unfortunately. This sucks. I'll place another layer of Barbs in case he allows me to. He just KOs me with a Muck Blast, that's fine. Now, it's a free play into my Protagon, who still has Clutch Plushie available. Even if I lose Clutch Plushie, if I get rid of the Snagoop, I'm looking at, like, in a pretty good situation. Even though the melee attack increase, I'm in an alright position here, so just Zip Zap for free. There's no reason why I don't Zip Zap here. There's no reason why I do not Zip Zap here. So that's perfect. If he switches, I still have Clutch Plushie. If he doesn't, bye-bye Snagoop. That's the way I look at it. So, if I could get rid of Snagoop, I might actually be in a solid position for the rest of the team. Oh, please switch Lumi. You know, Luminami's never coming into Protagon. He's really thinking about this decision. I have a feeling he's a Boots Snagoop. I don't know why. He's either Goggles or Boots. I have a feeling he's one of the two. He switches out into Lumi. Hog. Hog comes back in and gets rid of the Icicle Traps. So the Icicle Traps are now dead. I get a free hit. Not enough damage. Not enough damage. I'm really going for it all. I don't care if he goes Snag Hoop. I'm going for it all. He's gonna live this, though. He's not, because Grimyuline is built different. You'll love to see it. Yeah, the specialty boots, sharp claws, brawny boosted hit. Yeah, 120 base power stab move does a lot of damage. Thank God that Loomian needed to go down. Snag Hoop is still going to be a nightmare, especially if he goes into it now. But I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, Snag Hoop's Snag Hoop's free. Yeah, Snag Hoop being free is a problem. Yeah. Snag Hoop being free is a problem. And if it's very nimble, it's just a problem. Well, Wiki can die now at least. Hey, let's KO Wiki. I don't need Wiki alive anymore. Because it needed what it needed to do. It did what it needed to do. So bye-bye, Wiki. Bye-bye, Wiki. Bye-bye, Wiki. I'm gonna go for a dodge to waste an attack. Waste an attack for the road. Nicely done. Waste an attack for the road. And now I can... I'll go for Herbal Remedy in case I live. If I survive, it'll be nice. Oh my god, he rested, actually. Okay, he rested, actually. Okay. Now I can actually switch back into Protogon again. Switch back into Protogon again. Perfect. Job all done. Job well done. Melee attack increase is fine. This will do... Oh god, that's a lot. In a poison, great. Well, that was dumb. Although I got my attack. I can attack, though, so that's fine. It's not great, but I can zip zap out. And I get to keep a Loomian alive. So yeah, despite me losing hazards, it's not the end of the world. Despite me losing Clutch Plushie, Protogon is still at high enough HP for later. If Luminami comes into Zip Zap. Yep, Luminami coming into Zip Zap is the best play there, funnily enough. Is Gnarly Gash even enough to even KO the thing? Probably not. But I'm gonna have to go for it. Thing is, I have to go for it. I have to go for it is the problem. It's the only play I can do. It's gonna live. It doesn't live, because I critted it. Okay, Grimyuline, I see you. I see you, Grimyuline. I see you. I see you. I'm just scared about his last guy being Boots. Okay, Akalos is his last one, and I still have a Luminami alive. Just Gnarly Gash again, honestly. Get a little chip. Yep, it's a lot of chip. Ugh, that Drudge is going to be the end of me. Gnarly Gash again. I still outspeed at this play. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah, it's dead the next hit. Perfect, you didn't know. And I live a Wave Wrecker. Perfect. Gnarly Gash again. Perfect. Job all done. Now all I gotta do is just stall enough energy. I gotta stall enough energy. I just hope his Snag Hoop isn't Boots. Now he knows that my Snag Hoop's Boot. Now he knows that my Grimyuline's Boots. Now I need to stall energy to get it back into the battle. So we sack Luminami here because Luminami is dead weight. I just hope Protogon doesn't get critical hitted. I just hope Protogon does not get critical hit. That's what this battle is going to be down to, is Protogon getting critical hit. That's what this battle is going to be down to. Is if the Clutch Plushie Protogon takes a critical hit here. That's what this battle's down to. A 1 in 24 chance. Please, not today. Not today, please. Okay, get my Zip Zap off. And it lived. Oh god, it lived. Is this a Boot Snag Hoop? Is this a Boot Snag Hoop? Oh no, is this a Boot Snag Hoop? It's not! That's a GG's! Let's go! Boots Grimyuline absolutely cooked! Oh my god, it was awesome. Yeah, Boots Grimyuline actually kind of worked. I can't believe it. I'm only going to do 2 battles today because, I mean, those are the best battles I'm probably going to get out of Grimyuline. It actually did very well. I made it with the expressless intent of annoying my girlfriend. Oh, that's savage. I'm honestly shocked that it worked. Okay. But yeah, Grimyuline. Boots Grimyuline actually worked. It actually KO'd the Hoganosh, and it pretty much just cleaned up the rest of the team. It did exactly what it needed to do. So yeah, Boots Grimyuline, offensive Grimyuline with secret ability. It hits pretty hard. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing secret ability Grimyuline, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!